Hey, what it do, y'all? It's your boy E2 Blue coming back at you again, man. Hey, the Cowboys are in training camp. Of course, they landed on Monday. It is now Thursday. Today they had their first practice of training camp today. Of course, CeeDee Lamb is not there because, he's holding out for his contract. And, of course, Jerry Jones comes out and says, oh, well, it's a unique situation, whatever that means. It's a unique situation with these guys. Yeah, your ass ain't signed your players. That's what's unique. Other teams are signing their players, and you ain't signing your players. That's what's unique. Hold up. I don't know how this thing came off. I gotta have my headrest seats on, my headrest covers. See, this one was made for my other car when I had my Apollo when it got wrecked. So I tried to put it in my truck, and it, my headrests are too thick for it. But I got to get some custom made ones for this vehicle. But anyway, yeah, you got to make it work when it works, right? But yeah, so I mean, it's crazy because we sit here and it's like every year, I know some fans are just like, hey, it's going to be the same every year until the culture changes. And I get it. The culture does have to change. I do agree with that part. But as a fan, we try to have hope every year, right? But, what does hope do? We say that, though, but there are so many other teams that haven't made it to the Super Bowl either. There's teams that's made it to the Super Bowl in recent years, but ain't won. So, I mean, would you rather go and lose every year or not go, and then when you finally go, you win? I think that's how it's going to be with the Dallas Cowboys. When we do get to that point finally, again, we should be a team that finally gets across that 25, 26, 27 year, damn near 30-year drought of Super Bowl victories. It's tough. It really is. But, like I said, as a fan, as a content creator, I'm just going to continue every year to just pump out the content and just do what we do. You know what I mean? We're going to talk about the team, and we're just going to hope, right? Yeah. The thing about the Cowboys is, yeah, we win regular season games, but, you can't just blame this current team because we've been doing this for years. No matter who's throwing a ball or so when that situation arises, it definitely has to be changes from the ownership standpoint. But, we're in a unique situation, I guess. Maybe that's what he meant, because we're a football team that runs like a mom and pop because our owners are our GMs and our GMs are our owners, and, they can't get fired. Whereas other teams, the GMs are not associated with the ownership. So, they have to produce. And if they don't produce, they get up out of there. I will say this, though. Regardless, I will always be a fan. I'm always going to watch this team. And, hope for the best. But as far as training camp goes, I'm excited that the team is back. Everybody's in Oxnard. First of all, shout out to Skywalker Still and Vosh Lombardi for, first of all, for working both with Patrick No-C Walker and Brian Broaddus, respectively. I remember when Vosh first started, when, he was a timid little guy, just, doing his videos, and now he's big time, full of confidence, doing his thing. I'm proud of him. Definitely proud of little bro. But but shout out to all my other Dallas Cowboy content creator colleagues, because it's a lot of us. But it is what it is. We out here. We more than any other team. I don't think there's any other team in the NFL that got this many content creators. Period. Like, I try to collab with like other teams YouTubers and stuff. Most of them only have like a couple of them. I know our division probably has like the most content creators out of all the NFL teams in the league. With the Cowboys, of course, being number one. The Giants. I know of at least 4. Eagles content creators. I know at least 3 or 4. Even Washington Commanders. I know at least 2. So there it is. So, but with that, that's why we talked about, because we're the most popular. It's clickbait. That's what it is. I don't do clickbait. I ain't with all that crap. I just like to post my content and roll. That's what I do. But that being said, as we take a look at training camp, I want to know, who is your pet cat for this training camp? Mine is going to be Ryan Flournoy. I want to see what he brings to the table as far as wide receivers go. We need an X receiver, right? We have a lot of all-around guys. We have slot guys, but we don't really have an X guy. And I think that was why there was talk about Michael Thomas possibly coming to the team, or a wide receiver on another team possibly coming here that is not on the team currently. I really want to see Gilly come back, especially because Trayvon Diggs is starting training camp on the PUP list, because you don't want to rush him back. Speaking of guys that they used to play for the team, Michael Gallup, he retired. What was his 6th season? This is the thing. Now, I can imagine what he's going through, right? You come back from that injury. The team rushed him back, to be honest with you. And, he wasn't ready. He came back. He tried his best to go out there and do what he could do, and it just wasn't good enough. Team ultimately didn't re-sign him, and, they cut him. He ends up getting picked up by the Raiders, and he's been with the Raiders since April. Technically, haven't played a down of football because it's the off season. I'm pretty sure that he went through their off season program, their OTAs, and I don't even think he started training camp with them, because the news came out the other day that he retired. So maybe he went there the first day of training camp and just had a change of heart. Maybe his heart was in Dallas and only wanted to be in Dallas. And there's some players that feel like that. He probably went to the Raiders and was like, you know what? This ain't like how it was in Dallas. I like how it was in Dallas. I don't think I'm going to like it here. Or he was just like, I'm going to retire because maybe I just don't think I could do this no more. I think he lost a lot of confidence. I really do. And I really feel bad for Michael Gallup, because that's a hard thing, especially for me. Actually playing football myself in the past and having had been injured, I understand mentally what you go through. You know what I'm saying? Like trying to get back on the field, trying to get back with your team, trying to contribute, trying to diminish that false narrative of what people may think about you that's negative. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I thought Michael Gallup was a great wide receiver. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had that jump ball ability. He was able to move around the field wherever you put him. He was able to make plays. And when he was at his healthiest, he was a beast. You know what I'm saying? But, he was a great complimentary wide receiver. Definitely a great complimentary wide receiver. And it sucks that we never really got to see him, Amari Cooper, and CeeDee Lamb all together that much. Because it was either Coop was out with an injury, or CeeDee Lamb was out with an injury, or Michael Gallup was out with an injury. And they never really just got a chance to really mesh and play all three together. Had we had those three together consistently, oh my goodness, like our wide receiver core would have been dynamic back when we had Cooper and on the team. So, it's really funny because everybody questioned what at the time was CeeDee Lamb going to be a number one? Was he going to hack it as a number one? Did we need to trade for somebody else to help out CeeDee Lamb? And what did he do? He came in here and proved to you that he could be the number one receiver for the Dallas Cowboys, and he did that. And they went and traded for Brandon Cooks, and Brandon Cooks is a good complimentary to him. But we do need an X guy. I know Jalen Brooks could probably be that, but I want to see some of these young guys step up. That's why Ryan Flournoy is my pet cat, because I want to see if he's better than what we have with Jalen Tolbert and Jalen Brooks. So yeah. Let me know in the comment box who's your pet cat for this training camp. We don't know what Mozzie's gonna do. I'm hearing different rumors about that. Another big thing that I'm gonna be looking for is this offensive line. Who's going to win that center battle, Cooper Beebe or Brock Hoffman? Who's going to be, I hear things with Tyler Guyton, that negative things, that he's not ready and this and that and blase. But you know what? The proof is in the pudding, right? I want to see these guys on the field and let them prove it on their own. Everybody's got their opinions, and what are opinions? They're like assholes, right? Everybody got one. But, I don't judge before I see, right? That's one thing that I don't do. I will not judge a player before I see it. So let's see these young guys in action and what they're going to do. I know that Tyler Guyton does have an uphill battle, because game one, you're going against Myles Garrett. I mean, you have some premier pass rushers coming at you this season coming up. So if he's going to be the starting left tackle, he is going to have to be ready to go. And we'll see. And then I'll definitely be doing more videos and live streams and stuff throughout this training camp. I'm excited about training camp, to see these young guys and to see how much this team can improve, definitely on defense, with Mike Zimmer at the helm. And of course, Marvin Overshown, he had some great things to say about his new defensive coordinator. So did Jordan Lewis. And Malik Hooker as well. I think these guys are really going to enjoy what they got with Zimmer, because Zimmer's no nonsense. You better know the playbook or your ass is going to sit, period. So with that being said, man, let me know what you guys think in the comment box. Are you excited about training camp? Who's your pet cat? What camp battles are you looking forward to? And they won't be wearing pads till next Tuesday. So, you take that for what it is. Right now, everything's just practice, walkthrough. They're installing the system. That's basically what they're doing right now. And just doing one-on-ones and see where we at. But until next time, y'all, peace, love, and hair grease. It's your boy E2 Blue, always keeping it real. Peace out.